We've alluded to the struggles running the ball yesterday. Browns 17 carries, 40 yards, 2.4 yards a carry, and people want to say that they gave up. I've heard and have been, emailed that they gave up on the run game too early. If you look at it, there were 8, sometimes 9 defenders in the box walking up to the line of scrimmage. So what that means is all 5 of the offensive linemen are carrying out their blocks and trying to set up the cutback lanes. And there are defenders in pretty much every cutback lane you go to. Now, if you break through and are able to break a tackle, it's a big gain. But running into 8 and 9 men box is sort of like running into a brick wall and expecting a different result.
I think they could have done it a little more than they did yesterday. I think they could have run it a couple times. I think they could have been a little more creative. I know that they ran kind of a pitch play that didn't work out. You have to give credit to Baltimore's defense. They fly around. I mean, Patrick Queen is incredible talent, kind of like their JOK. And they do a really good job defensively. But I think they could have done just a couple more times. Not a lot more. Just they could have tried a couple more things. Instead of, some of the plays they made. I think that, yes, you can run it into the 8 or 9 box, maybe a little bit. And then once you kind of, continue to do that, I think they could have broken something yesterday. Maybe not with Nick Chubb, but I think Kareem Hunt is the running back to run in that way, because he's just the guy that's slippery. He can get through. Nick Chubb is not slippery. If he's anything, he'll run over you, he'll run through you, but he's not necessarily slippery. So when there's 9 guys there, he's probably going to get taken down. But Kareem Hunt yesterday, I know he's coming back from injury, but I would have run him a couple more times, given him a little more of a shot, and kind of tried a little bit to run the football a little more than they did yesterday.
Well, the other thing that would have been interesting, they did not have a fullback active, as Andy Janovich was inactive, so you couldn't put the fullback there. A lot of times with the stacked box, the fullback kind of leads, and that will occupy one of those guys that's filling. But they could not do that. So it'll be interesting. Kevin Stefanski did talk about the run game and what the Browns saw from the Ravens today.
We knew the matchup was going to be difficult. Like you mentioned, Darryl, they're a good football team. We still have confidence in our run game. We have very, very high expectations in our run game, whatever we are, top 3 or whatever it is. But we really weren't very efficient last night. We can be better. I know we can be better. We will be better. But just ultimately, we didn't have enough opportunities to let our run game come through for us. And when it wasn't coming through, we pivoted at times to the pass game.